Do you know? My teacher said March is Women's History Month.
Really? That sounds interesting. What did you learn about today?
We learned about a brave pilot named Amelia Earhart.
Okay, Anmol, we will learn more about Amelia, a brave woman pilot who always thought women do what men can.
Wow, she was a pilot? That's so cool.
Yes, she was. I want to be a pilot too. You can be.
Anmol, Amelia Earhart was born in 1897 in Atchison, Kansas.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yes, and when she was a little girl, she loved adventure and trying new things. Look, Anmol, Amelia grew up in her grandfather's big house in Kansas. She loved exploring, climbing trees, and playing outside with her sister Grace.
She sounds like a very adventurous kid.
Look at this, Anmol. When Amelia was about 10 years old, she saw her very first airplane at the Iowa State Fair. But guess what?
The airplane looked old and rusty to her. Yes, she actually wanted to go ride the merry-go-round instead.
Amelia went to many different schools when she was a kid. That's because her dad changed jobs and the family moved to different cities.
But even though she moved a lot, she finally finished high school at Hyde Park High School in Chicago.
After finishing high school, Amelia went to Columbia University in New York City in 1919.
Why not, Dad?
Her parents moved to California, so Amelia left the university after about a year. Anmol, later Amelia studied at the University of Southern California in Los Angeles. But something amazing happened around that time. In 1920, Amelia took her very first air ride.
Really?
Anmol, after Amelia took her first airplane ride, she loved flying so much that she decided to learn how to become a pilot. So she stopped going to college and focused on flying.
She quit college? Wow, things were different back then.
Yes, education and careers worked differently many years ago. During World War I, Amelia Earhart worked as a nurse's aide, helping wounded soldiers.
Wow, the Red Cross, Cass.
The Red Cross started in World War I, helping wounded soldiers.
Wow, they were nurses?
Yes, and during the Spanish flu, they cared for the sick. It was like the COVID-19 pandemic.
That's why Amelia wanted to help people before she became a famous pilot.
At the same time, there was a big sickness around the world called the Spanish flu. That sickness spread everywhere. When a sickness spreads across many countries, it is called a pandemic.
Oh, so people all over the world got sick?
Anmol, this is the moment that changed Amelia's life. In 1920, she took her very first airplane ride in Long Beach, California.
When the airplane lifted into the sky, Amelia knew that's when her dream started.
Amelia really wanted to become a pilot, but following your passion is not easy. To pay for flying lessons, a truck driver, and even a clerk.
She saved every dollar of many different flats.
After working many jobs and saving her money, Amelia was finally able to buy her own airplane. In 1921, she bought a bright Pikesflun and Cherry.
Wow, her team really cutting records.
Look, Anmol, this page says Amelia Earhart was the first woman to fly alone across the Atlantic Ocean.
Wow, Dad, she flew all the way across the ocean by herself?
Yes, she was a very brave pilot. In 1928, Amelia did something very important. She flew across the Atlantic in an airplane called Friendship.
Wow!
Yes. Yes, people all around the world started to know her name. But Amelia said something very interesting.
I was just a passenger. I want to fly it myself next time.
Yes, and that's exactly what she decided to do next. Remember when Amelia crossed the Atlantic Ocean with other pilots in 1928?
Yes, but she said she wanted to fly it herself.
And 4 years later, she became the first woman to fly across the Atlantic Ocean all by herself.
Wow, that must have been scary.
Yes, it was very dangerous. The weather was bad, the wind was strong, and her plane even had problems. But Amelia stayed brave and kept flying. After leaving America, Amelia and her navigator Fred Noonan kept flying east around the world.
They first flew across South America.
Wow,
that's and many parts of Asia. Yes, but they didn't stop there. After Africa, they flew across India and many parts of Asia.
By this time, Amelia had already flown thousands of almost around the whole world.
That's right. This time, Amelia had already flown about 22,000 miles around the world.
The last part of her journey was
Across the huge Pacific Ocean.
They were trying to reach a very small island called Howland Island. Yes, and that island is so tiny. Amelia had already flown thousands of miles, and she was probably very tired.
Was it scary?
The ocean below was enormous. The sky was cloudy. The sand ran out of fuel in the house, but they couldn't save to land.
So what happened next?
Anmol, after Amelia's last radio message, people realized something was wrong.
So they started looking for her?
Yes, the United States Navy and Coast Guard sent many ships and airplanes, but even after many days of searching, they could not find Amelia or her plane.
So no one knows what really happened. That's right. It became one of the greatest mysteries in aviation history.
Exactly. Amelia Earhart showed the world something very important.
What was it, Dad?
That girls can dream big and change the world, just like anyone else. So today we salute Amelia Earhart.
And every young girl with a dream.
Exactly. Because of women like Amelia, many young girls today become pilots, scientists, doctors, and leaders.